up this morning and looked in the mirror. What did you see? Were you contented with what you saw? Or did what you see give you a shock? I saw a young kid, messy hair, unshaved face, watery eyes, and he greeted me with a yawn. What did you see? Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, have you ever wished better? Have you ever wished you looked prettier? Have you ever wished you looked more handsome? Have you ever wished you looked younger or more mature? I certainly did. It happened years ago. The weather was magnificent. The sky was clear. The birds were chirping. And the flowers were blooming. I was driving my car home. I obeyed every single rule on the road. I stopped at every red light. I obeyed every speed limit. I signaled at every turn. And I even wore my safety belt. But I was flagged down by a policeman. And I asked him, "Sir, why would you flag me down? I didn't do anything wrong." You have license? License IC? I was 22 that year. I had 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5 whole years from that age. And I didn't know old enough. Come on. So I reluctantly gave him my driving license and IC and he let me go. To make things worse, on the very same day, my girlfriend dumped me. She chose him over me because he looked more muscular. He looked more mature and he had a better car. The last words to me was, "You're leaving, pack your things. I hate people thinking I'm dating my younger brother." I hate your car. I wish I looked more mature. And so I boarded the next plane home. As the plane began to go cruise, I called for the air stewardess. And soon I was greeted with a very charming, young, pretty air stewardess. "Hi sir, how may I help you, sir?" "I would like a bottle of red wine, please." She started to check me out. She gave me glasses from head to toe, and very professionally and very politely replied, "I'm sorry sir, but we are required to ask for some identification. As alcoholic drinks on this flight are only for 18 and above. We have juice that you can enjoy." I was 22 that year. I had 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 5 years from the minimum age. That's half a decade. And that's how long they took to build KLCC from scratch. It's as though I had not grown for 1/4 of my life. I wish I looked more mature. And so I reluctantly showed her my passport. See, Malaysia Lee Hansen. Maybe my picture looked a bit like a ghost. She got frightened. Yes, sir. 87. Malaysia. Here's your drink, sir. I wish I looked more mature. Finally, I landed in KLIA. And I signaled for a taxi. And my journey home, we chatted and touched on various topics. And as we reached my destination, the taxi driver told me, "You, sir, for your age boy, you're very mature for your age boy. Very mature. Some men, 20, 30, 40, still think like 10-year-old. Was that a compliment or was that an insult? The meter read 60, but he said 50 enough boy. Student price. Oh my god. But then I thought, that wasn't so bad. He gave me 10 ringgit off the meter. And so I thought, why not? So I went for movies at student prices. I went for bowling at student rates. I even cut my hair with student discounts. Speaking of which, I should get one pretty soon. Do I still look young enough? Fellow Toastmasters and guests, when one door closes, another door opens. we are often too focused and brought down by the closed door slamming in our faces that we fail to see the new door opening for us. Next time, when you don't do so well, when you fall down, when you fail, try to keep an eye open for the new door opening for you. So tomorrow, when you wake up and look into that mirror, make sure you see that charming, okay, maybe not so charming, not yet charming. You see that positive, happy, and energetic individual staring straight back at you.
Yeah.
Come, let's share.